Do you know what is economy? Well, let me introduce you guys. Economics can be defined as a study of how society and people organize cars and its implication for use of limited resources in order to produce goods and services to satisfy unlimited human wants. Microeconomics, on the other hand, can be described as the branch of economics which studies the behavior and decision of individuals, entities within the economy, such as individuals, firms, and households. Microeconomics will analyze the economic entity in detail as well as studies individual-specific economic units.
For our summary of our microeconomy issue, we can conclude that the Malaysian government, as announced by Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, will continue to provide subsidy of RM4 billion for cooking oil in 1 kg packet. The subsidy cooking oil is especially targeted at Malaysian family from B14 group. The subsidy cooking oil packet in polybag is priced at RM2.05 per packet, lower than price before subsidy, that is RM9 per packet. Before have subsidy, our country only produced cooking oil 55,000 of cooking oil only. However, after government provide subsidy, the cooking oil got higher demand from consumer, and our country produced more cooking oil, that is 60,000 per month. However, the subsidy for cooking oil in 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, 5 kg bottle of cooking oil to assist people during pandemic has been discontinued. The government has terminated this subsidy due to rampant exploitation of the cooking oil in bottle for industrial, commercial and smuggling activities. It no longer aligns with the original objective of providing to relief to those affected by the pandemic, to ensure that the prices of subsidy cooking oil in polybag and bottle remain under control and to prevent any leakage within the distribution system. Minister of Domestic Trade and Coercive Affairs Datuk Seri Alexander Nantalinggi state that monitoring and enforcement effort will be strained. The ministry has over 2,000 enforcement personnel, 72 enforcement command center, and nearly 1,000 price monitoring officers dedicated to maintaining the integrity of the cooking oil subsidy system. Moreover, the ministry promote awareness among consumers about the situation and encourage them to limit their purchases of subsidy cooking oil in 1 kg packets only. This measure aims to maintain the effectiveness of the subsidy and ensure it benefits an intended recipient.
I want to present about economic system. Economic system is divided by 4 categories, which is socialist economic system, mixed economic system, capitalist economic system, and Islamic economic system. Based on our article, we use mixed economic system. Mixed economic system can be defined as a combination of public and private sectors to ensure the economic growth. Also, this mixed economic system combines both aspects of socialism and capitalism to solve basic economic system. In Malaysia, we use mixed economic system as our economic system. Based on our article, this product produced to Malaysian society. The characteristics of mixed economic system are public and private ownership, price mechanism, and economic plans in making economic decisions. Government control income disparities, government when intervention in the economy, cooperation between public and private sectors, and the last one is government control monopolies. Also, subsidy include in mixed economic system. Based on our article, Datuk Seri Ismail Yaakob said that government will maintain the subsidy for 4 billion ringgit for cooking oil in 1 packet allocated for this year. Also, Ismail Yaakob announced that subsidy for cooking oil in bottles 1 kilograms, 2 kilograms, 3 kilograms, and 5 kilograms will stop from July 1. The advantage of mixed economic system have many, such as economic freedom. That means the individual who has an economic freedom when the property that they acquire without use of force, fraud or thief for protected from physical invention by others. Also, they are free to use and exchange. Next, efficient allocation of resources, production of the quality product, and the last one is minimize the social cost. The disadvantage of mixed economic system are the excessive control by the government on business, the excessive invention by government, invention in the economy require greater investment by government, and the last one is the limited company sizes to reduce monopoly power.
And now we are going through to the market equilibrium. So we know that market equilibrium is condition to quantity demand equal quantity supply. Market equilibrium is a situation where a demand and supply are matched, or maybe we can say that the price are stable. Okay, so now we are going through to our graph, to my graph behind me. Okay, on my graph, we can see that price for 1 kg cooking oil was 9 ringgit per pack, and the quantity supply was 55,000 per month. And we can also see the price after subsidy decreased to 2 ringgit 50 cent, and we can look at my graph. 2 ringgit 50 cent is a PE1, and then the quantity supply was increased to 60,000 per month. Can also see per unit subsidy that given to consumer is a 6 ringgit 50 cent. That is, consumer get over 6 ringgit 50 cent 6 ringgit subsidy that they get. Okay, so we can see that a 9 ringgit before subsidy, and we minus to 2 ringgit 50 cent after subsidy, and we got, and the consumer receive 6 ringgit 50 cent subsidy given by government. So that's all from my my presentation. Thank you.
Subsidy is known as an aid or transfer money by the government to producers where it leads to fall in the price of subsidy. The price of goods and service will reduce after subsidy takes into effect because the government gives subsidy to the producers where the production cost will reduce, but the supply of goods and service will be increased. Based on the article from official portal of Ministry of Finance Malaysia, the former Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri announced that the government is currently subsidizing 16,000 metric tons of cooking oil per month, which is far above from the actual consumption of 55,000 metric tons per month. He also mentioned that the government spent a total of RM2.2 billion last year for subsidy, and the subsidy they are provided by the government for the 1 kilogram polybox cooking oil price at only RM2.50 each compared to the real market price, which is total of RM9 ringgit. Based on the graph, the price of cooking oil will fall from RM9 to RM250, whereas the quantity of cooking oil increased from Q0 to Q1, which means a total of RM13 subsidy is shared equally between producers and the customers, whereas each get RM650. Based on the graph, it shows that consumers and producers both receive benefits from the subsidy imposed by the government, regardless of whether the subsidy is directly given to producers or consumers. In general, consumers get to pay less and the producer receive more for each unit from the subsidy. Essentially, consumers are able to enjoy the product where it will be a comparatively cheaper price.
I'm going to present about ceiling price. Ceiling price is the legal price set by government which below the equilibrium price to prevent the seller from raising the price above it. It is to make sure to protect consumer. The government usually set a pricing ceiling on essential commodities such as cooking oil, sugar, and so on. The subsidy, which began in 2007, was provided by the government only for 1 kilo cooking oil, packed in polybag, priced at RM2.50 compared to real market price, which is RM9 each. These are two advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of the ceiling price is it will benefit consumers since they are able to enjoy goods and services at cheaper price. Next, this done for the sake of maintaining justice and fairness that benefit social welfare. For the disadvantages is, since there is no profit to be gained by the producers, some producers may cut their production of commodities. Lastly, the price ceiling seems unfair to producers as they have to sell their commodities at stipulated price, that is more cheaper. Based on this figure, the maximum price, which is P1, is set below the equilibrium price. Therefore, the sellers have to obey this legal price set by the government.
For the elasticity, the cooking oil is related with the price elasticity of supply because the article told us about supply of the cooking oil and price of the cooking oil for one packet. Let me explain to all of you about price elasticity of supply. It is to measure the degree of responsiveness of the quantity supplied for a particular good with respect to the change in price. For example, from the article, the market price of cooking oil before subsidy is RM9 and they produce cooking oil with 55,000 packets in 1 month. However, after the government provided a subsidy, the cooking oil price have been decreased to 2.5 ringgit and they produce 60,000 packets cooking oil in 1 month because of the high demand. To determine the degree in price elasticity of supply, we can using formula percentage change in quantity supply of cooking oil divided with percentage change in price of cooking oil. So, from the article, 60,000 deducted with 55,000 divided with 55,000. After that, multiply it with 9 divided with 2.5 deducted with 9. So, the answer is 0.12. It shown that the degree of the cooking oil is inelastic because the answer is greater than 0 and less than 1. The supply curve is steeper slope. It is inelastic. The percentage change in prices P1 decreased to P2 is larger than the percentage change in the quantity supply Q1 increased to Q2. This diagram shows that price and supply are negatively related because of the decrease in price and increase in the quantity supply. However, for all your information, the law of quantity supply is when price increase, the quantity supply also increase. So, it was positive related. Let's move to the factor that can influence the price elasticity of supply. First, surplus capacity. For example, if current cooking oil is below full capacity, the quantity supply can be increased by making a surplus capacity. Firm can expand out easily by using labor and raw material which are readily available if demand rises. Second, complex production processes. Technological advancement can introduce more complex production processes for certain goods. These processes may require specific skill, advanced machine, or intricate supply chains, making it difficult to increase supply quickly in response to price change. As a result, the price elasticity of supply may be inelastic. 3. High fixed costs. Some technologies require significant upfront investment or fixed costs. If these costs are high, producers may be reluctant to increase supply when the prices decrease. This behavior can lead to a less responsive or inelastic supply curve.
For the conclusion is economic system divided by 4 categories, which is socialist economic system, capitalist economic system, mixed economic system, and Islamic economic system. The government set a price ceiling to prevent the market price from rising after a certain level, as this would harm consumers, especially the poor. Lastly, the price elasticity of supplies are to measure the degree of responsiveness of the quantity supplied for a particular good with respect to the change in price.
That's all from us. Thank you.